Well, hi there, it's Jennifer and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you've stopped by. Today I want to talk about the topic of overwhelm, and this is going to be part 3 in this theme of overwhelm. In part 1, I shared with you as a new content creator how I was experiencing stress because I was running really behind, and by 3 hours, as a matter of fact, in attempting to get out of my home so I could go film 2 videos. And as a new content creator, I am really not skilled in this at all. And I was feeling significant overwhelm and stress. And my husband just spoke a simple little phrase that completely talked me off of the ledge. We might have a train come by. We'll see. If we do, I want to get up and show you. And then in part 2, I shared with you ways in which overwhelm can creep into our lives as new content creators, or of course in any time you're endeavoring on something new. And ways like perfection, that's something that I really have to be careful because I'm doing a 30-day, 30 video challenge. And my videos are absolutely not perfect, and I have to be careful not to nitpick them too much, or I'll never post any videos and then I'll feel a lot of overwhelm. You know, getting too fixated on like the big successful channel goal and not focusing on just getting better every day, making little improvements, that can bring overwhelm in. And I discuss a few more ways in which overwhelm can make its way into our lives. And so for part 3, another way that we can help quell overwhelm is by getting out and resetting, by recreation and rest. So important. And that's what I'm doing right now. I want to show you what I'm looking at. So I am on the coastal trail in Anchorage, Alaska. Normally you can see these very beautiful, majestic mountains, but it's a little cloudy today. The tide's all the way out, and I'm sitting on just like a little rocky area. I'll try to pan around and show you. So here's where I'm sitting, and the coastal trail is right behind me. Last time I was out walking here, there was a little weasel that was just jumping and running all around, and the tide is just way, way, way out. There's a ship out here too, which is pretty cool. I feel like that's a little blurry. Pan you back in. But one of the ways that I love to reset, so I work from home. I've been a homemaker for 30 years, raised my children for 30 years. Now I'm transitioning into YouTube. So I'm still working from home. And one of the ways that I reset is by getting out of my home. I love my home, but sometimes I need to get out. It just, get some fresh air if I can, get out in the sun if I can, just get out of the home, maybe go out to eat, go shopping, go for a drive. And that really helps me a lot. And other ways that, sometimes just having a day off. I think it's really important to schedule a day off and to schedule time where you do something that's also not related to the new thing you're doing. Like I am all in on YouTube right now because I'm doing this 30-day challenge, which I've really loved. It's been a great experience, but it's so all-consuming that I need to make sure I'm scheduling in breaks from my mind, and also kind of like distractions, but fun and good ones. On the way here, because I'd been working all this morning, I just listened to some really great music. I'm totally in love with Duran Duran, and they have their Halloween album out, so I've been listening to that like crazy. It's been out for a year, but oh, that might be a little bit loud. Hopefully it won't be. But I've been listening to that. Sometimes just great music. Also, a really good morning routine can help you with overwhelm. And that's something that, since I've been doing YouTube and doing the 30 video a day series, I have completely put off house cleaning. My morning routine has been a little bit off just because I don't have the foundation in the schedule quite established yet. But that's going to be my goal for next week, is to really work on a filming routine, a morning routine, that includes now YouTube, which also helps a lot with overwhelm. And taking time off. I mean, if you need to go for a walk, that's so good to do. Working out is also a really great way to build endorphins and reset you. I love working out in the morning, or even just now, like getting out for a walk outside, or scheduling that day off where, like, I love to cocoon, so I love to completely darken my living room. I love to get lost in a sci-fi movie. I like to have all of my things close by and just get lost and like do kind of nothing. And that also is something that I find very enjoyable. Some people really love getting into a good book, or even just getting out, maybe doing some shopping or going out for a drive, just anything to reset the mind and help you to relax, so you can bring more creativity into your life and positivity. And stress happens to us all, for sure. But anyway, so I want to take us out for a walk, and when I find a good spot, I'll stop and record. And I hear the train, so maybe we'll see the train. It's so very beautiful. I'm trying to turn this way so the light doesn't completely shadow my face, but it's just absolutely gorgeous out right now. And this is such a wonderful way to reset. I really hear the train. I think we might see it. Do you hear it? My husband and I just went on the Alaska Railroad for a trip. We took a coastal trip to Seward, Alaska, and it was so much fun. I think we're gonna see it. But definitely getting out, doing things like this. A little bit of shade. We won't have it for very long, but where you can walk and reset and recoup, get some exercise in, reset as new content creators. I am going to go drive around after and look for the white raven. If you followed any of my videos, I talk about that. And that's just something fun, like making sure that you don't neglect your hobbies and the things that you enjoy while we begin this journey of new content creating. And I want to say thank you so much for coming by this video. If I see the train, I'll go ahead and turn it back on and record, or if I find something interesting, and I might even take you out to a favorite place for lunch here really soon. But I want to say thank you so much for coming by, and I hope that you have a wonderful morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you may be, and that as a new content creator, because I'm sure that's why you're here, that you remember to take that time to rest and recoup and rejuvenate, reset. That way we can quell that overwhelm, so we can continue to develop ourselves and step into this calling of being a YouTube content creator, and not get burnout or overwhelm, which can lead to burnout. But anyway, okay guys, I'll probably add a few more things in here for a little bit, and then I'll jump in and out. Okay, bye-bye.